The first Midwest law against privately manufactured firearms has been signed into law. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, Wolverines? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're not in the usual studio. We are in the podcast studio where I filmed John Crump live. If you haven't checked it out, you really need to. There's some work getting done in the other studio, so we're here today. Deal with it. If you haven't guessed by now, my name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist, and I look into 2A issues. Today, we are brought to you by Black Swan Tactical. Black Swan Tactical is my t-shirt shop. We sell mugs, patches, t-shirts, and more at blackswantactical.com. If you can do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment because it's really good for the algorithm. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the bill that was signed into law today by Illinois Governor Pritzker. Pritzker signed the bill surrounded by a bunch of anti-gun advocates from Moms Demand Action and Lori Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot is the mayor of Chicago. If you don't know, Chicago accounts for the vast majority of shootings in Illinois. This bill deals with privately manufactured firearms, which the governor calls ghost guns. It's really ridiculous that people use that term, but they do use that term just to scare people. The big thing about this bill is that it just doesn't deal with privately manufactured firearms. It also deals with 3D printed firearms. Whether you build a firearm from a kit such as a Polymer 80 or you 3D print a Glock frame, Illinois is saying that you must serialize that frame. The governor says that it is to prevent kids from building ARs like they build toy trucks. Not even sure what that means, but okay. He also says it prevents domestic abusers from printing out a firearm frame, which is kind of funny because by requiring them to serialize firearm frames, it doesn't actually prevent anyone from printing a gun, which is kind of ridiculous. The only thing that this does, it puts an extra burden on lawful gun owners. The mayor signed this while being surrounded by Moms Demand Action, like I said, and that sounds more like a certain type of movie that you might or might not have seen on the internet. I know who you are, which is kind of funny because they are the ones that actually pushed for this bill. This bill was pushed by Bloomberg front groups such as Moms Demand Action and Everytown for Gun Safety. Do not believe the governor when he says that this is going to make our communities safer. It will not do that. Criminals do not obey the law. And it's really funny that the mayor doesn't get this. Murder is already illegal. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to say, oh, wait a minute, I can't murder you because the gun doesn't have a serial number on it. It's ridiculous. Their logic is flawed. They appeal to emotion. They cannot beat us back with facts because the facts are not on their side. They cannot beat us back with logic because logic is not on their side. So they rely on emotion. They look for an emotional response from the public. That's why they use terms like ghost guns, assault weapons, and all these other made-up terms to scare the public. This is where we come in. We need to educate the public on what the hobby actually is, that enthusiasts are building privately manufactured firearms, technology enthusiasts are 3D printing firearms, and it's not for nefarious purposes. We do it because we enjoy the challenge of building a firearm. And the thing is, criminals aren't going to obey the law anyway. A criminal's not going to wait 30 hours to print out a Glock frame when they can go down to the corner and buy a High Point for $100. It's ridiculous to think that they will. So this is just another assault on our rights. Hopefully this law will be challenged by someone in Illinois, and hopefully it will be defeated. All right, this is it for today. I will not be making a video tomorrow unless something breaks, which usually does every time I say that. So I'll probably see you tomorrow. But if I don't, I love you very much. Check out my locals, of course, johncrump.locals.com, where I post all my latest information and all my latest news. If you are watching this on Friday, check me out on Cam & Company, where I'm talking about JFD. Oh yeah, JFD. Please, please, please donate to JSD Supply to help them in their legal battles. You can go to gibsongo.com/JSD or joshshapirolikesbbc.com. All right. With that said, I love you. Stay ever vigilant. Stay ever free. Keep in the fight. I am out of here. Wolverines, motherfucker.